Located a few degrees south of the equator, also known as the land of 1,000 hills. Its geography dominated by mountains in the west and savanna to the east, with numerous lakes throughout the country. The highest density of young population in Africa, trying to forget about the past and looking forward to development. This country is called Rwanda. The Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, SIDA, is funding a 5-year project with the purpose of improving the capacity and quality of higher education in Rwanda. One of the focus areas is how instructional technology can be utilized to support research education and research in Rwanda through the partnership with Swedish universities. Stockholm University Department of Computer and System Sciences is the Swedish partner.
This is a program about development of research capacity in Rwanda and increasing of the production of scientific knowledge in Rwanda by Rwanda.
The purpose of the Swedish Rwandan project is to enhance quality in higher education in Rwanda. It is a 5-year project ending in 2018 and funded by SIDA, the Swedish Development Cooperation Agency. In fact, it's a 6 times bigger project than originally envisioned because the different university colleges in Rwanda has merged into one big national university. From the Swedish side, there are several universities involved in different topics: peace building, democracy, sustainable development, etc. Stockholm University, Department of Computer and System Sciences, DSV, is contributing with instructional technology in higher education.
The program is based in the University of Rwanda, and it can be clustered into 3 aspects. One is about research training. Research training in terms of development of research capacity by PhD training for the university staff, but also starting a master's program for the development of the country, but also feeding the PhD program. Another aspect, you cannot talk about research training without talking about research infrastructure. Research infrastructure, we are talking about library, we are talking about ICT, where people have enough facility, both library but also ICT, to access these resources online and everywhere, but also manage the teaching of the university.
This is the heart of Rwanda's IT system. So pulsating from here, the internet is propagating.
This is for ARA switch. ARA switch is dispatching for sometime we were using it for when we need to give to dispatch the connectivity for the bank, or sometimes this is a backup for internet. Yeah. So this is for MIS. We are using the MIS for registration.
I think it's quite upgraded since we were here 1.5 years ago. It was much older stuff.
Yeah. If they buy Cypro, they will bring another server again. Well, you can connect with the same server.
We can connect for this
Network Operations Center, the NOC team, is where they work. They are the system administrators and network administrators. They work here, they are in charge of the whole network issues, the internet and the services that they are controlled here. So he is explaining the network monitoring tools to Jan Moberg.
And for your staff, are they skilled enough, or do you need education for something?
Yes. We are not so educated, especially on Linux. Mm-hmm. Most of our staff came with a background of Microsoft. So in our Linux, we still have a lot to do on that.
Then we have also a cluster for research management. This includes aspect of institutional advancement, aspect of management of the university itself, aspect of research management. When we talk about a research grant, when we talk about people publishing, having international conferences, and all that. We are also talking about the management information system of the university. And with those 3 clusters, we have about 16 sub-programs in different areas: mathematics, agriculture, economics and management, ICT, so many. So basically, that's what the program is all about.
What have we achieved so far? Well, we have selected 2 PhD students, and we are very impressed by their achievements both in coursework and research so far.
I've been enrolled here as PhD student since last May 2014. My research is about ICT policies and the capacity building in higher education. The Rwanda-Swedish program support me and my colleague Bernard Bahati from the College of Education. I can say we are doing well here and the courses are going on well. As part of what I have already completed with the support of the project, I have already completed the 4 courses, 4 PhD courses, and lastly in November and December I have been in Rwanda for my first field work research for my PhD studies. I'm now analyzing the data from Rwanda, and also I'm taking the 2 new courses on completion of my studies.
We have also educated instructional technicians, both using ICT and distance technology, and they have been visiting Stockholm for a few weeks and conducted workshops with us. They have learned how to use the Moodle learning platform, how to install security and privacy. They have also learned how to produce video and edit video for educational purposes. When it comes to training the staff, we have had several workshops in Rwanda with supervisors, managers, system administrators and students, where they have learned how to use the IT system for theses, but also the anti-plagiarism software, and learn how to use video production for educational purposes.
Stockholm University is going to help us to modernize our teaching. That means sort out the plagiarism, help the supervision of PhD project and the master's project online, where you have partners in many different countries. So you need a platform where they can work together. But also students. How can students learn by themselves, have teachers or lecturers as facilitators rather than feeders as it used to be? So we are very excited and we are hopeful that we'll make it. DSV is a great partner. We have already started exploring what they have, the plagiarism system, the online system for supervision. It's a great tool, which we hope in the near future we'll be having at the University of Rwanda. But also, what is even interesting is something called Idea Bank, where we know who's working on what is the relevance of this project, this research project being done by our students, by our staff. How are they relevant to the community? How are they relevant to the development of Rwanda? But also how they contribute to the production of knowledge.
As developers, we try to make a user-friendly and intuitive system. We also try to make SciPro as configurable as possible. SciPro is highly configurable. This allows institutions to start off with a basic system and add functionality over time. When I was in Rwanda training professors, teachers, and students in the use of SciPro, I was surprised by the interest and the expressed need to improve the thesis process.
We have also already started research collaboration with our PhD students and their co-supervisors in Rwanda. And since it's a very innovative and interesting project, I think we can contribute with a lot of collaborative research in the future.
So this is a great effort, and I'm very glad and enthusiastic to be part of it.